For those of you who are still watching, let's get to it. Week 8 recap of Northeast Peace Fantasy Football League, brought to you by Bananas. We've all got them. All right. Recap. Top players this week. Quarterback. Huge week for quarterback play. I think there were 4 quarterbacks over 30 points. All the top 10 quarterbacks this week were over 20. Really impressive week. Best week thus far for that. Derek Carr killing it with 36 points. Aaron Rodgers had a huge week. There was a few of them. Pretty impressive. Running back Jordan Howard against the Minnesota defense, 26 points. He's a good rookie right there. He's going to be very good. Interested in next year's draft. He might go top 10. Amani Cooper with 23 points. Maybe, I think, the only wide receiver with over 20 points this week. 6 of the top 10 receivers in scoring points this week are not owned. And they're not owned in most leagues. They were kind of surprising. So something to look at the waiver wire, I guess. Top tight end, Gronk. Every week he's healthy. Gronk, he's the best. Defense, Broncos. Thank you, Romo. 20 points. That's better than all but one wide receiver this week. Fantastic. Okay. Team Weinig went up against Can You Dig It? First versus worst. It was actually a close week. 8-point win by Weinig. I thought that Weinig was in trouble. I was watching the game last night. Stefon Diggs is owned by Can You Dig It? He had a good game. One more touchdown, and Can You Dig It would have taken Weinig down. The Vikings have 5.5 minutes left in the game. They're down 3 scores, and they're huddling up and bringing it down to the last 5 seconds of the play clock. Every play. That is bullshit. I don't know what's wrong with that team. They're really not good. Their record says they're good. Their defense is pretty good. Jake Cutler was eating them up last night. I don't know about the Vikes. I'd like to see them be good. I really would. But I don't know. Yet to be determined. Team Weinig, first place and most points in the league. That generally goes hand in hand, and this is the first time this year that it has. 6 in a row. It's pretty nasty. We'll see. I got you in a couple of weeks. You're going down there, Weinig. Speaking of Weinig, I get this message on Snapchat when I wake up today. It's from him. It's a picture of his fantasy football trophy from his other league that he's won. And on the plaque, there's a cutout piece of paper, and it says 2016 Northeast Peace Champion. Ballsy. We don't hear from Weinig very often, but when we do, it's pretty good. So we'll see about that. All right, Champions team and Show Me Your TDs. This was a pretty good matchup. Both teams were 5-2 coming in. Like I said, Jordan Howard, 26 points. Against Show Me Your TDs. Show Me Your TDs, their highest scoring position was 12 points. That's not going to do it. Probably the lowest of the season so far for you. Champions are rolling up to second place with 4 wins in a row. Crafty, I look at the team, and I don't know how he's getting it done, but he's getting it done. This wasn't that close of a matchup. It came down to last night, but then Howard just blew it out of the water. Abdullah Amlagada and the Mystic River Mudheads. The Mudheads come away with a victory after Abdullah Amlagada scores, 64 points. Lowest of the year, lowest in the league this week. We're not used to seeing that. He lost his top point total and dropped out of playoff contention. I mean, there's 5 weeks left, so there's plenty of time to make up for that. But that was pretty good. Mystic River Mudheads had 4 buys this past week and still handled business pretty easily. So we'll see how Abdullah comes back from that. As good as Romo's back in the Charlestown Pats. As good as Romo's back, scores 130 points, 130 plus points 2 weeks in a row. That is pretty huge. He's moving up on the scoring list. I think he's in 4th place right now. 3rd place in the league. Despite Brady putting up 30 points, which he's been killing it this year. MVP candidate, even missing the first 4 games. I don't know, maybe. Derek Carr, 36 points. That game was crazy. I think he had fewer points than Brady at the end of regulation, but then went into OT. You didn't need those extra 6, 7, 8 points anyhow. It was a blowout. Charlestown Pats, pretty good moves. Not bad. Just not good enough. The Dung Beetles and the Alaskan Oil Slickers. The hype video worked. Hope you guys liked that. Despite Aaron Rodgers scoring 34 points and dicing things up, Jordy Nelson had a good game. He just couldn't get that extra touchdown or two. Despite Julio scoring 3 points. You never know with him. The Broncos scored 20. I had good position matchups all over the place. Put up over 100 points. Dung Beetles are up to 3rd place in points now. Still sitting in 7th out of playoff contention. Don't know how that works, but I'll be coming back. Y'all should start getting nervous now because I'm back at 500. I got some favorable matchups coming up. You guys are fucked. Fucked. Don't let me in the playoffs. The league in general. 2 of the top 3 point getters are out of the playoffs. Abdullah Al-Magada, the Dung Beetles, not in the playoffs, in 7th and 8th place. Weird. That'll turn around, I think. Like I said, the cream has started to rise and continues to. Hottest teams in the league, Team Weineck, 1st place, 6 in a row. Champions team, 2nd place, 4 in a row. And as good as Romo's back, 2 weeks in a row, 130+ points. Can You Dig It, who still is hanging out there in last place, he's getting used to it a little bit, has more points than the Charlestown Pats, who are in playoff contention. It's crazy. Keep at it. You were real close to knocking off the 1st place team this week. Top waiver ads for the week. Sanu, senior. He's a senior now. I noticed this thing. A lot of the guys in the league are adding senior to their jerseys. Like, is that a new thing? Like, your parents already made up your name, so there's no way you could be original and make up another first name. So you just take your made-up first name and add a senior to the end of it. Hey, whatever. I don't get it, but good for them, I guess. I mean, I guess they're hopefully they pay for their kids, but hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying, guys. Terrell Pryor, 12 points. Weineck just dropped him. I was unsure if he was going to play. He's banged up or whatnot. Nah, he's good. He's going to continue to put up points. And Matthews, by Mystic River Mudheads, I believe, 12 points. He's been up and down on different teams. Another good game. Preview for next week. We got Team Weineck against the Alaskan Oil Slickers. Interesting matchup. Very good matchup. Both teams are pretty healthy. Looking head-to-head across the board, what opponent, what team you're facing. I got to give this matchup to the Slickers. I got to give them the edge. Coming off of a loss, it's a feisty team. Weineck might be a little too comfortable sitting on top of the big white pony up there in 1st place. Edge Slickers. Show me your TDs against Balls Deep. Well, I'm looking through the matchups, and Show Me Your TDs has 7 players on a bye. Can't even field a team. Has to drop a kicker and pick up another kicker. That means there's no options. Matchups aren't bad considering. Edge. Balls Deep. Got to do it. The Dung Beetles against Shaving Reggie's Bush. Shaving Reggie's Bush has 7 players on a bye also. Oh, I got something around here for you somewhere. This, my friend, is for you, Shaving Reggie's Bush. Got these Bic Soleil Twilight razors right there, chick razors. That might help out for your chafing vagina because it's going to get real chafed this week. Figured you might need a little bit comfort down there at the bottom. Hopefully you can crawl your way back up to the top. I doubt it. I mean, I'm taking you down this week. I apologize in advance. What else do we have? We have As Good As Romo's back in Champions team. This is a cool matchup. 2nd versus 3rd place teams. Champions team, the 3 best players are on a bye this week. That's, when it comes to buys, I know it's a couple of you guys with 6, 7 people on 1 week that are on a bye. I mean, if you're willing to give up and lose a week of the season, that's okay, I guess, if you're that good the rest of the season. But during your draft, pay attention to that stuff, you know? when you're adding and dropping players, if you got 7, 8 people on a bye on week 9, reevaluate. Romo and the champs. Romo has awesome matchups this week. Might be another week 130 plus points. Huge matchups, and he definitely has the edge. Would it completely surprise me if Champions team pulled it off? No, because I don't know how he's been doing it so far. He pulls out wins, not a great team. Players are stepping up. He's made a couple good moves. But I would be surprised, actually. Romo, as good as Romo's back, has got this one. Charlestown Pass and Abdullah Amlagada. Good matchup. Pretty even matchup, it looks like. It's got playoff implications on it. They're both on the outside looking in, or maybe Charlestown Pass has that last playoff spot, I believe, somehow. It's right around there. But it's going to be good. The league is shaping up. And we got a couple special videos coming for you this week, I believe. I'm going to be running an election special video. I'm going to need a couple people for that. That was somebody else in this league's idea, so he'll be in it. And we got another one. You'll like it. I'm not going to give it away. No spoiler alert yet. But all right, guys. Stay tuned. You'll see some more videos, and good luck, but not really. Hey guys, I'm back. I completely forgot. We have a big-time player profile scheduled for this week. This week it actually happens to be a new feature we're doing. I think you're going to like it. This week is on the owner of Team Weineck. Good guy, co-worker of mine. I used to work every night with him. Let me just start by showing you a quick picture. There you go. Quick little interview, some fun facts, something to, it's like everybody say something about yourself kind of thing. But this is all on Weineck. Favorite food, we have popsicles and egg yolks. Favorite teams, Tennessee Titans, the Portugal national soccer team, and the Hufflepuff Quidditch team. Fantasy awards that he's received so far. He's a 2-time champion from a different league. He's won the Toilet Paper Award in this league for Shit Talk, which is a very impressive award, first time there. And the self-proclaimed 2016 Northeast Beast Champions. He's got a trophy to prove it. So, favorite celebrities: Donna Summers, Al Roker, and Kevin Federline. It's a unique group there, but hey, I see where you're coming from. And the most famous quote of Weineck, all time: "Nigga, softball's for girls." That's pronounced. Guys, see you next week. If you're interested in having a player profile on yourself or whatever, we can do it in person. We can do it over the phone interview, or I could just pull it out of my ass. Later.